The Red Duke, known as El Sif by the Arabians who feared him on his crusade, was brought back to Akatin and buried in a tomb. 3 nights later, his tomb opened and he stepped out, reborn as a vampire. Honor and valor were tenets to be scorned. He then valued only vengeance and blood. Peace was a forgotten practice for him. Much like the Red Duke in his earlier history, we will witness him fight countless armies across Bretonnia, man and beast alike, stopping for no mortal. Duke Bohemond has finally bent the knee to the Red Duke. He belongs to our faction. He has no home at all, and we will send him off to go die. The vampiric powers of our leader are too great for him. We conquered his land, we broke his spirit. Now he is no more, or he will be no more very soon. There is not a right that I want to use right now. The right of dominance is quite good, but I don't need to recruit yet. When I feel the need to recruit any of these units here, like a Vargulf or Vargeist or anything else, then I shall use it, but I need that money. I need to save it for future endeavors. Baston, you have nothing here. You're not worth much. Let's build a pit again. This mass grave acts like a locus for necromancers and their ilk, for it contains many fresh bodies ripe for recruitment. Then over in Bordello. Wait, hold on. Who's over in Bordello? Ah, I knew I smelled someone who, I don't know, uses deodorant. For we do not. We are smelly vampires, and we do not care. It's our natural musk. Alright, let's go over here to Akatin. Now you have a lot of infantry, interesting, but you are very weak. And here is Gora's Heartrender. Maybe he'll leave me alone. We shall see in time. I don't want anything at all. Bohemond, the slave, you will move over here and die for me in combat. If you gain your own land, good. If you do not, well, I cannot help you. Morceau Valley Orchids. Okay, the lady herself blessed the Morceau Valley, washing the land with crystal water from the Grell. That must have taken a long time. I could picture her going over to a lake and just coming back for that. Probably took years. Okay, +3 to public order. We get wine, good, and growth as well. I would like some blood wine. Actually, how do vampires drink? I suppose they would drink the blood of someone who had a lot of alcohol. Then they would get drunk. Anyway, let's get ready for a battle. Or can I reach her? Hello there. I can. It is time for a battle. Well, Apolline, you get to die today. It's a pleasure to help you out. Our army gets to move forward now. That field trebuchet is deadly accurate. Enemy commanders do not know what to do whenever a giant stone comes towards their head. Oh, you can dodge, but I'll find a way to hit you with it. We are a sophisticated group of stone throwers. You can see where their formation is at right now in the center, waiting for me. It's a beautiful day for bloodletting. You can use whatever magic you want to heal your peasant bowmen, but it will be all for naught. Our campaign is all about growing the Red Duke. The Red Duke is by far the central power that we have. Without him, we are nothing. And he's really good at cardio, too. In that top right corner, you can see that she's being hit by our big stones. Never forget, stone beats faith. And he charges right in, fighting alone. Normally, I wouldn't do that for a commander, but for the Red Duke, oh, we can let him do that. From behind, we can see that I've got my knights now charging in. They're encountering their mounted yeoman archers, and the blood dragons are coming too. While that is happening, the main lines that they have here are being contested. Everyone is moving in, they're clambering, they've got the pox, and they're not feeling very well. Well, these guys have no skin, so that's a bigger problem. We're not going to talk much about that. And again, let me give you a tactical overview of what we're doing. The goal is to engage their core force and to use my knights to flank around them. So we've got to win that fight. I knew, and I still know, that my knights are much better than any mounted force they have. So to beat them is not an issue. It's only a matter of time. The Red Duke is sturdy. Once he's got a blood hunger ability activated, and he's able to regenerate his health, no one is able to hit him for enough damage to truly put a dent into him. So again, the Red Duke will be the cornerstone of any plan that we have. Hawk's arrows are hitting that unit in the middle. They're beginning to flee. There are going to be points where, sure, they might be able to win. They might be able to have a victory. Potentially a solid victory. And we have our Black Grail Guardian. He's much more of a monster than I ever anticipated him being. Usually, those heroes are alright, but no, he's actually very mighty. The Blood Knights are hitting from behind, and I decided to bring my trebuchet to hit her with my trebuchet as well. It didn't really, feel sufficient to only hit her with stones. What if I hit her with my actual trebuchet? Now, that is a slap in the face. Red Duke continues to fight. He's being stabbed, but he's got the magic. He's got all the powers he needs in order to keep on fighting. So if we take a brief glance, all of them are breaking. And now we've won the battle. It was a very brief battle because she didn't have much to offer. There wasn't much that she could do. And there we go. My trebuchet striking again. All of you are kind of creepy. Imagine having a guy like that running at you down the hallway. Here, let me touch you with my pox. No, it's not okay. Don't do that. Wash your hands, okay? Damn. And so the battle's over. We're only routing them. That's all that we have to do, and I will be doing that in every single battle where it's, well, possible. Let's get out of here. The battle is won. The Blood Dragons will now feast for a while. That was a good battle. She didn't have a shot, but I did, though, with my trebuchet when it hit her. Well, not the trebuchet, but my stones from the trebuchet. Those clobbered her pretty darn well. We obliterated her army. She lost over 1,400. We lost 339. Time to dominate those who remain. Oh, she's dead. Okay, well, that was really her only shot. Goodbye now. We gained a new item. The Scroll of Amber. Upon the scrolls written, the Amber Trance. As the foes slowly turn to amber, their morale is sapped away. That's really sticky and weird, but I'll take it. Another black cat. I have like 3 now. Thank you, I suppose. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with them all. Put them in someone's home while they're not there. Ah, here we go. Disciple of Barrage. If I pick that up, we'll get 20% missile resistance, 10% physical resistance, and a bit of fluff too. The first master of the Blood Dragon still walks among their ranks and sees all that is done in his name. It's really good, but I want to get things that benefit my army right now, like Doom Rider. My Black Knights will be cheaper. But instead, I'll get Ordo Draconis to make my Blood Knights cheaper. They're really not cheap at all, so I want them to be cheaper. Now they cost me only 192, less than my group of Black Knights currently. What a bargain. I might be able to expand my army. I'll change up the format of my army later. I can't really do that right now, can I? Ah, but we can get the Bastardiers of Chalon. Not bad. They have a poison attack. Let's pick them up real quick and look at what they're all about. Right. It's a bandit group, which I read about them in our previous part. They have a little passive over here called Mutant. They get +8 to leadership, plus 11% to physical resistance, and they are immune to any type of psychological damage. That's really good. There's no escape, friends, for we are the lost and the damned. You're expendable, correct? Yeah, they're not bad at all. We'll take them. That'll be a new unit I use quite a bit in combat. We've encountered a new faction, Tobado. Aye, indeed. Foreign realms far away from me. I'm not worried about them. We do have a good name for our friend. Louis of Brent. It's good to meet you, my friend. I'm sure it's only a coincidence for those of you who know his name. Now, we get to proceed. The migration. A great migration comes to our borders, demanding shelter from larger threats abroad. Do I let them in? I'll lose public order, but I'll gain more growth. Come on in. I don't know why you would want to be here, but come on in. The Skull Smashers are going to attack a neighbor. I don't know who yet. And over here, we've got a bit of a change. Bohemond, again, owns Baston, and I'll tell you what I wanted to do here. What was part of my plan. I really had no defenses, no garrison. It was only a tier 1 location that wouldn't do much for me. and I would have to babysit it in order for it to grow. I would rather it be in the hands of a neighbor than I can take it over later on. So here's what's going to happen. Bohemond will defend his land. He's a vassal of mine right now. I'm becoming the new king of Bretonnia. Artois took it, then Bohemond took it back. Now, he survives for a bit of time. Another Bohemond, interesting. No, we'll figure that out later. Now here's some beastmen. I might even destroy them. I haven't decided on what I'm going to do with them yet. Tobro is coming up here. I have a feeling they want to fight me. Well, that's very rude. The Empire took Montfort, really? That's a provocation that I might have to address later on. For now, though, we can go to Lyonesse, or we can move down and attack Brionne. We're going to Brionne.
Not in this world or the other.
They've got Brienne of the Braid close by. Can I reach it? I can reach it. Now that is a minor battle. They don't have the manpower to defeat me. Loot and occupy. No, we're going to occupy. Other people, like from the Empire, I'll kill them. 2 enemies are now dead. And we own a new location. The big difference here, it's only a minor location, and we get a new harbor, or a new wharf, giving me 200 more income. Ah, the Fey Enchantress, level 5. She's much more powerful. Good for her. I am much further away from home than I wanted to be originally, but because Bohemond won over at Boston, we'll let him have it. There are no buildings for me to build. Our people are quite unhappy. There's bound to be more rebellions, and I'm sure our enemies will continue to take lands from us that I've already taken, but it's all okay. I'm level 11. My goal is to get to level 20 very soon. If I do that, I'll be the most powerful figure. Well, I am now, but I will be even more powerful than before. And who knows, I might even go after a few of these pirates later. That's good training for our army. I'm here to build veterans. For diplomacy, there's only so much I can do. Estalia, you don't want to come up here. I had a feeling that would not work out, but it was worth a shot. The Barrow Legions, you own land too. You won't become my vassal. Well, I don't like that very much. You're very weak, so I don't really want to treaty with you. Now we can save up what we have and get ready potentially for a new fight. Lucrezia Belladonna. She's raiding in my lands. I don't know what she's taken from my people. They have bread? Well, no. I took away their bread. They have no, they don't have shoes. Okay. Well, they don't have much. I don't know what she's taking. My time. She's taking up my time. We gained a new blood kiss. How good. How fortuitous. Said to be transcribed from scrolls of Neferata herself, this grave codex instructs recently sired vampires in the art of infiltrating, influencing, and spreading the vampiric curse across the world. What we do in shadows. Okay. We're due for a big rebellion. A brutish overseer. Now my buildings cost more. 15% more for 5 turns. I mean, my entire faction is rather brutish. So I can move back up. Night march. I suppose I will. It's about time to spread more corruption. It might be time to fight her too. A Rite of Strength. If I do that, we'll gain another group of Blood Knights. Now, I have a lot of money, and I'm not going to wait too long to get another group. I will overpower everyone. Aquitaine, there you are. Morceau Valley Vineyards. The finest Bretonnian wines can be found in the Bordelot Dukedom, and the finest grapes in the Morceau Valley. More wine for all of us here. And for research, what could we truly use today? We could use stronger units, that's always a good thing, but do I really need that? I don't believe I do. What I could use over here is obedient servants. So we'll work on economic investment. I'm already winning my battles. I'm not worried about my battles right now. We'll change it to public order. Okay, end our turn again. Lucrezia is continuing to raid. She's right by Bordelot. It's time to put her away. The Bray herds are coming. There's another Beastmen army. If they're not going to attack me, I'll let them be. Bohemond, it's good to have you on my side. Maybe other dukes will join me in time. Whatever lands they keep here, that's okay. Let them have it. Louis of Brent, you are currently rank 9. He's growing in power. He's like a super grill Saiyan. It's pretty good. We'll put a point into Foe Seeker. Ability to ride faster into battle. Now for you, lady. It's time for you to go away. You're causing issues for me. Thank you, Baston. You're a good ally. Let's go fight. What do you have here, swordsmen? Halberdiers, spearmen, swashbucklers, Pavis crossbowmen, knights in carmine, crossbowmen, and pistoliers. And they're being led by a unique woman, Lucrezia Belladonna. The most beautiful lady in the entire old world and former ruler of Pavona, Lucrezia is a dangerous woman, proficient in magic, intrigue, and poison. I like you. You're cool. Let's kill her. The BDSM mistress is here. We're gonna go visit her. Not really into the whole leather thing, but I hope she's into rock play. It's some pretty hard stuff, and we like to do that every chance we get. If you haven't seen Lucrezia Belladonna, there she is doing that power walk. She's like, look, I'm wearing some pretty weird Christmas colors, and I'm angry about it. Yeah, I wouldn't want to wear those either. The knights in carmine are close by. They're charging in, and like bowling pins, my undead went flying. My god, knights in carmine, calm down. It's not a competition to see who you get to cause to fly. But here comes my charge now. My poor peasants fighting with the fox. They can't call in sick because they're always sick. If you haven't seen the Southern Realms units, they're very cool looking. One of my favorite series of factions. I remember playing Borgio the Besieger. He was a tank of a man, a huge fellow. Quite a bit of fun. And then I played the New World Colonies. I'll want to play them again because I did not finish that campaign. And here we are. And I love him. You get to play as El Cadavo. On the right, we're looking at various units, and they're trying to use magic to stop me. Well, that's a rude boy action. But here comes our Black Grell Knight and our Knights too. We're here to target Lucrezia Belladonna. And she's been stampeded upon. Bad for your health. Over on the front lines, she's not supporting them properly. The Red Duke is fighting with the men, as he always does. He's a just ruler. He will one day become the new king of Bretonia. There's polearms on my left flank that are surrounded right now. They're fighting alone. Oh, well, sorry, not polearms, but halberdiers. Trained men. Mercenaries. Who like to wear crested helmets. Elsewhere, we have our new unique unit. If you haven't seen them, here they are. They're just a bunch of bald, sickly bandits who don't believe in hair. But they do poison their foes. I mean, even their blades look poison. Appropriate. Very thematic. So we zoom out real quick. We see that I'm just fighting at just all over the map. Really, I can't really even like pinpoint one location. It's just all over the map. But some battles just happen to be like that. The Black Grell Knight continues to move in. Lucrezia Belladonna will be going back home. I don't know if she has a tail, but if she does, it'll be between her legs when she goes back home. Hawk's arrows are hopefully spreading the pox to them. Maybe they'll get ill too. I do know that Clan Scryers down in Skavenblight, they have to deal with Skaven, potentially Wood Elves, Orcs, and many other foes like pirates. So I wonder why they're up here. Our formation is being reorganized. The Blood Knights are close by, and they're all beginning to flee now. We've won the battle again. And so our enemies are done for. Goodbye now. Don't come back. Unless you have cheese. Vampires love cheese. I mean, you make it out of congealed blood, but anyway, same process, I'm sure. Good work, Blood Dragons. Barrage would be proud. Lucrezia Belladonna. She didn't win that one. How many did you lose? 1,043 people dead. Imagine being in any one location seeing 1,000 people. But they're not standing up. They're lying on the ground. A little bit strange. Yeah, we'll dominate who's here. Cousin Frankie and Nico. We're going to have them all join in. A new trait for the Red Duke. Bold. Oh, he'll be in every battle. You can't come to my lands and raid here. It's a bad idea. Who would do that? You know where I want to raid? Where there's dead people. Anyway, outrageous. I'm going to pick up Doom Rider. A knight and his horse share a very strong bond. So strong that sometimes it can continue even after death. So we get a cheaper binding circle, which is great for later. Those are where we can get some of our ethereal units, if I remember correctly. And it'll take one less turn to build. Red Duke is incredible. If you want a comprehensive lord who's able to support your undead, well, I almost said foes, minions, I'm so used to killing them, minions, then you want to use the Red Duke. He's really good. Upkeep is down by 50%. Again, incredible. And they take one less turn to recruit. We'll take that right now. Now I'm making over 1,000 per turn. That is incredible for what I have, which is a full army. Well, I'm 1 unit shy, but who's counting? Not me, because I did not count correctly. So we'll take more domination. Goodbye. And now we have a new unit which we are going to use. The Midnight Ravens of Rochard. The Ravens of Castle Rochard are cursed with midnight skin, completely and unremittingly black, seeming to absorb light. These ravens stalk the night unseen, with only their milky white eyes being visible in the dead of night. And another black. How many black cats do I need? I already have one in real life, and I love her very much, but I don't need, like, 4, okay? Alright, let's see. The Strength of Steel. My god, look at that buff. A true knight will never abandon his armor. Sometimes the steel skin appears to be part of his body. Plus 20 to armor, 25 to armor-piercing damage, and a massive plus 22 when you're fighting large creatures like trolls or horsemen. He is going to destroy everyone. We already have a plus 15 versus large when we're fighting against the Empire and Bretonia. That's why I'm not wanting to focus on magic. Why would I need to do that? Let's have a look at where we want to attack now. It really depends on where we might have a rebellion. There's Bordelot. Over here's Mousillon, which is still doing fine. We have quite a bit of money. I could come back down here and fight the Fey Enchantress. If I do that, though, I'll neighbor some other factions who might want to see me killed one day. Bilbeli, we could take Bilbeli. Oh, it has ruins, really. Ruined docks, in fact. Let's move down, then. All right, let's have a look over here. Here is a pit that we shall turn into a lich yard. A vile place of discarded gravestones, statuary, rotting limbs, headless bodies that still crawl, and lots of bones. The bone yard is what I would have called it. Oh, wait, it does say that right there, bone yard. It's funny how it's called the lich yard, but then they have like a little bit of a clarification. Oh, by the way, it's 4 bones. All right, so we'll get more growth. We'll get a Necromancer. Yeah, I can pick one up. I've got the funds for it, the magic for it. Now it's time to end my turn because diplomatically, who do I want to treaty with? I'm here to be the ultimate power. There's Baston, I suppose, but they don't want to trade with me. Very rude of you, Baston. Very rude. All right, well, let's go. A few events happened in the interim where we were ending our turn. 1, the Skull Smashers are not having a good time. Is that your name? I should know your name. You're allied to me. Look at that. We've got a Rog Spitebacker. He's heading over to Lyonesse, or actually not Lyonesse, but Lengui. Try to get over there. You're dying now. I feel very bad for you. There's another Beastman army right by Baston. The Beastmen declared war on Baston. Now, I'm not going to leave them behind because remember, I'm here to become the new king. They can bend the knee or die, but he bent his knee, so now we need to be friendly. And the Fey Enchantress, she came down with a full army. She's level 7. If you don't remember, I picked up a mod where my enemies should level up very fast. That way, I won't outpace them for the entire game. That usually does happen. But I wanted a challenge where they would really be tough for me to beat down on. Look at how little I'm losing for a lot of my units. It's not perfect, but it's also not that bad. They may come at me together. Okay, here's what we can do then. We combine or we get rid of 1 zombie unit. We then grab 2 more infantry units. No more zombies for now. And keep it like that. So there's not enough corruption here. I'm still fighting down here. Lyonesse has not yet moved. I think the orcs might at least be intimidating them. I hope they are. Artois is no longer fighting the Barrow Legion. Well, I'm glad I didn't ally you or be friendly with you, weirdo. Yeah, they only own 1 location, and our relationship is not great. I'm fighting many factions, and You might even go after Bordello. You have a lot of side gores, but that means I get a challenge. I'm not here to be peaceful with a neighbor. Even if I lose, I'm letting you know right now that I may be making choices that could fundamentally make the game more difficult for me. That's okay. I've got to rise up. Now she's outmaneuvered me. The Fey Enchantress is being much more intelligent than her peers. The Dukes, they would come right in. Castellon trying to wait me out. That was more intelligent. Bohemond charged right in. Now, she bypassed me completely. And she's using more than one army to attack Aquitin. So now we've got to defend. I've got to fight it out because we need to bloody them up. But we might not even have our tower because she's got a trebuchet. I will be back to destroy her. And keep in mind, we're fighting what could be considered a civil war. It will be bloody. A lot of infrastructure will be lost. But let's do our best right now to wound that army so that later when I come back, we can kill them outright. Then we'll go handle that Beastman army too. They might even take Bordello, but we'll see. We'll see. We are now back in Aquitin. The Lace Tower is here. Instead of having windows everywhere, we put in cannons. 360 degrees, man. We can shoot everywhere. We love to fire out cows, though. We don't believe in projectiles. We either fire square chunks of stone or cows. It's a strange place. It's a beautiful day. I love commenting on a beautiful day because it's been raining in real life for me, so I like to go, wouldn't that be nice? I mean, maybe not the flying projectile cows, but the weather. The weather would be nice. Sure, you might win the battle today, but who's going to be covered in cow shit? Yeah. It might be a butchery, but we're still going to do a lot of damage. If you haven't seen the map of Aquitin, it's quite beautiful. So back here is where we're going to stage a trap. My dire wolves will be on either side, and my crypt horrors will be close by too. And collectively, they will encircle, destroy any enemy who comes by. I've got cryptic ghouls close by too. On the front lines, we're looking at various units here. What I did not realize that I would later realize in the battle is that I can't move units away from one portion, which is about right over here in front of the Lace Tower. If I do, it won't fire anymore. It's very good to know. This is by far one of my favorite maps. It's so goofy. Death by cow. They're charging in. The men-at-arms are like, why? Ah, the Fey Enchantress. She uses magic to slay my warriors. Well, I can't call them warriors. I call them the living dead. Yeah, that's right. Day of the Living Dead. You're the king? Well, I didn't vote for you. Work. Ah, Fancy Hat, you're here. It's quite the horny attire. I don't know if I approve. Looks like it'll be hard to get through doors, and I'm all about getting through doors. 1 cow. Can I have a 2 cow? It's like an auction. If I could like talk that fast, I would totally do a auctioneer voice, but I cannot. By the way, lots of methane in those cows, all right? Cow poots. Contributes to a greater problem that we're dealing with, right? Oh, look at that. Blessed Knights. Now, come on. I wouldn't even want to fight in this battle if I was a knight. How did your friend die, my love? Hit by cow. Exploding cow. Sacre bleu. I don't even know what type of voice that's meant to be. Bretonian. It's meant to be distinctly Bretonian. No one's back here, but those groups were killed off of my dire wolves, and so we continue to fight over here. Oh no, it's her. Floaty lady. Ah, hell. It's time for her magic. She's just doing that, like, I don't know, hippie lady thing. She's just kind of waving her arms around, being like, hey, have you tried out this lavender scent? It's rejuvenating. Hey, put some fucking onions in your socks. You can extract the toxins from your body, man. By the way, I'll fucking murder you with my crazy lady magic. Or Fey magic is what I should call it. Yeah, no, she's just doing her thing. I heard this guy likes to launch stones at ladies. Well, have some fucking magical blasts, alright? No, you've convinced me. I totally understand. I'm having a conversation with her. Clearly so. No, she is doing some crazy shit right now. I actually forgot how great her animations are and how powerful that she is. What if she doesn't have to actually like wave her arms around? That's just like part of her thing. That's some Kamehameha shit, dude. You watch too much Dragon Ball. Come on. Damn! Leave these poor people alone. Anyway, let's leave now. She has more units, so even if we were to beat her, there are more units that are here. The dire wolves are pulling back. There's battle pilgrims, I assume. Ah, yes, indeed, battle pilgrims. They're now marching in. Oh, and battle pilgrims go marching in. And so we go back to the front lines now. Lace Tower is activated once more. Eat cow. But they have a blessed filled trebuchet. So they too know about holy stones. Oh god, wait, hold on. If stone beats holy, but they combine with holy with stone. Okay, I'm doing the math. Alright. Oh shit, we're fucked. That's it for us, friends. But no, it is a battle where there's really no chance. I mean, it's only a comical one. I'm pretty serious in a lot of my fights, but I can't help but laugh at the one here. Oh my god. Whoa, what are you doing to him? Oh no. Oh dear. Are you gonna do it again? That's really... Lady! What do you do in your spare time? She's like, I step on nuts. I just have people line up in a row and I just step on them. Good God. If I thought, you know, the Red Duke was scary, she is by far, I think, the equivalent of the Red Duke when it comes to just combat prowess. That is simply terrifying. She's using their own bodies to explode other freaking people. And I'm only showing you this portion of the battle because there's not much else to show you because the mainstay of the battle is right over here. We're losing the fight. That trebuchet was able to score so many kills. It's right over here. If you want to know why there's one that's broken, there's misfiring. And look at how different that looks whenever you have, you know, foliage on. Cow. Yeah, I was attempting to try to take out their filled trebuchet. It's a good thing to do that. More cow. More enemies coming in. It's okay, though. I think she's going to lose it soon. We got the Slap 'em Silly gang moving in. Oh my god, did she just kill two of them in one mighty blow? Now she's doing some weird dance. Unfortunately for her, my boys lift. The Swole Patrol will not be stopped. Dost thou lift or hoist, madam? I don't believe she does. Oh wait, did we finally get her? Oh no, she's on the ground though. That's right, no herbal tea for you, alright? These bones aren't vegan. No, they're just pummeling her. You can see in the background, though, we're still losing the fight. This filled trebuchet is incredibly damaging. She's tough, but I don't know if she's Swole Patrol tough. Tell me she's down for good. Ah, we got her. Okay. Now step on her. Quickly. The cows continue to fight. Though we have lost the battle, more of them are now moving in. There's very little that we can do right now. Other than just enjoy the battle for what it is. Oh, that's some friendly fire. I like that. You've got more hits on me than I have of you, but we'll take it. Batter up, boys. Thank you, Swole Patrol. Some of them are running. I mean, it would almost imply that maybe I'm winning, but that is simply not true. Just look at how many humans are left. It's a lot. And now all of my units are debilitated. They're beginning to just move away. We've got a road covered in bodies now. Hey man, if you take it, you've got to clean it up, not me. And it's over. We've done it. That was a really good fight. She's wounded, and a large portion of her army has been damaged. If anything, that speed bump worked out in my favor. I mean, it was a killer speed bump because she was wounded and many of her people died, but now she's in trouble. Look, they're losing soldiers due to attrition, so I could go after that town I just took, or we can fight our way back. You know what? We're going to fight our way back. I bet she even wants a peace treaty. Whether or not I go back for her lands, I'm not too sure yet, but we're going to destroy that main army she has. We'll go kill the beastmen, then we'll come either back down here, or we'll go up north, depending on the needs that we have at that time. I don't know if I want a foot rub or a back rub. Depends on who's going to do it, the Fate Enchantress or a Duke. Alright, a stranger comes by. You're offering magic. Alright, I like magic. No, get out. I mean, maybe if they wouldn't give me more vampiric corruption, then I wouldn't do it, but because I'm getting vampiric corruption, no, no, no. I will not be taking any other option right now.
This better be important. I hunt.
Oh, I really can't reach you? Really, but I'm replenishing, so it's okay. And they did not take it for good. Okay. I'm out of money, though. Now I almost wish I did take that.
Valiant Lord.
I suppose what we can do, we can just wait. We can wait. We can kill more. Yeah.
You know who I am.
Beastman will die. She will die. And we just get to become stronger. I mean, I'm nearly level 14. Almost level 10 for Louis. As of right now, we've got a few ideas. All right. And by we, I mean me and the voices in my head. I could go over and destroy her. Probably a good idea. We've got Beastmen nearby. I'm sure they want to fight. And Karl Franz is over here. What are you doing here? Is he coming to fight me too? Well, if he is wanting to do that, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. I'll fight her later then. Let's go destroy the Beastmen. They're a bigger threat. She would have to land to come fight me. Yeah, get out of here. Come on, be in my range. Good, you're in my range. Not to mention, I've got to watch out for Karl. I don't know how that works out. I feel like that really isn't proper because we are fighting Minotaurs and a lot of Cygors. I'm going to sigh about it, but let's go fight them. The battle begins. They have many Cygors, and even if your Cygor has 1 health left, they can still be quite damaging. The Red Duke is willing to spend lives today. Many of them will fall, but he plans on winning. It's a show of force, a tour of force, if you will. And the goal is to hit them with all of our infantry, to flank what we can, for they have many Minotaurs. We do not want to send in our horsemen right away, because they know better. They will target my minions if I do that. Oh, we're about to get really stoned. We're already pretty stoned right now, man, and it's about to be ×4 that in just a minute. So now they have ranged units hitting. If you're curious about the battle so far, I'm charging right in. I've got horsemen in the top portion of the map. Let's watch the charge, though. That, to me, is more important. The Minotaurs are ready. And they're strong. I haven't seen them in quite some time. I can't wait for Beastmen to be playable in a Rimhammer mod. It's called Rimhammer. It's a modification for Rimworld. It's a fantastic game, by the way. I've got a series for dwarfs right now, but I cannot wait for the Beastmen. I'll be playing the Empire eventually, too. But everyone is now moving in. Our goal, again, to encounter, to stop every single unit. The other goal is to keep these Cygors busy. My archers took down one of their Cygors, and so he fell. These red creatures, these red angry creatures, are about to be charged by many of my horsemen. They'll be coming through the trees momentarily with our Black Grell Knight. The Minotaurs on their own, they are too dangerous. But here comes our aid now. A powerful group. A group that cannot be stopped. My Black Knights, they're potent. They know how to fight. Our Black Grell Knight is here too, charging with them. So they move in and hit these Minotaurs from behind while they savage my poor soldiers. Another side gore is about to fall. His Pox arrows appear to be quite effective, and they have their leader right by them too. Let them fight. Let them fight willy-nilly. One Black Girl Knight is keeping a side gore busy. The one-eyed creature is able to see magic. It's now fighting my blood dragons. It stands no chance. Another side gore has been slain. For the front lines, we have the Red Duke using magic all the while. Invocations of Nehek and other buffs too. Invocation of Nehek is what I use so much of. It's not always able to save a unit, but it can do so much to preserve one. So we get a nice overview look of the campaign, or of the battle. Many of them are now beginning to break. We've won the battle. It didn't take much, but it was good practice because I have not fought the Beastmen in a very long time. That little shift of movement implying that they are now broken. We have won, so now we just get to chase after those who are left. The Beastmen have been slain. That was a pretty good win. I mean, do I want to dominate a bunch of furries? I don't know. Yeah, why not? You can go yiff that way now. Later, pal. Scarecrow Banner. Ah, what do I get? A -8 to flying units leadership. One day that might be handy. Not today.
Dance macabre.
All right. You're rank 10 now, Louis. Louis, it's time to give you Wound Maker. There we are. I've encountered Averlorn. Why would I ever want to do that? Be gone, tree people. Okay. I can repair Akatin. Bordelot is going to rebel. That is very true. You know what? I might as well just march back into my lands. That'll do it. I still get to heal up here, evidently. That's interesting. I mean, I'll take it. I'm not mad about it. I still need more money. I do have enough blood kisses to awaken another bloodline. Oh, whichever one shall I pick? I mean, a research rate of 25% is incredible, but Blood Dragon to me feels appropriate. Once the noblest of the Empire's knightly orders, the Blood Dragons are a ferocious force in battle with a bond far stronger than any living knights. Yes, indeed. Why not? Wait, immune to untainted attrition at tier 3? Well, that would negate all the work I've been doing, but no. It would still benefit me early game. Now my knights are stronger. No, I held my knights in reserve for a reason. But now it's time to end our turn once again. Karl Franz didn't get very far. Did you fight Karak? I believe he did, but he came in with a full army. Now he's like, oh, by the way, I've got a lot of sad letters to write to people, and there's going to be a lot of children, a lot of Timmies who won't have their father home for Christmas, man. Okay, well, they don't have that. But Karak, get out of my lands, okay? Whoever comes into my lands, it's my stoop. You can't just come over here into my stoop. I hope I can reach him. There we are. Okay, good training. Good looking out, pal. You're way too tiny for me to want to fight you traditionally, so we cut him down. And we take more replenishment because that's what we do. It is tradition. Now we can cause fear. How about that? Beast Scourge. His single eye will not avail the Lord of Beasts a victory, nor all the fury in his twisted heart. Action gone. And another black cat. My God. Put it on the shelf. Put it on my black cat shelf. We're at rank 14. Heart piercing. If I pick that up. Imbued. Sundered armor. -30 to armor. We get a 40% increase to armor piercing damage. 36% to a charge bonus. My God. Then if I pick up Lance of Bretonia, my horseman will deal more damage. A Disciple of Barrage. Again, just tougher. Let's take Disciple of Barrage. I've already read over that little bit of fluff, so I don't need to do so again. I can't make it into my town, but that is all right. Let's upgrade Akatin. I would like to upgrade Akatin. See, my goal is not to conquer every location quickly, and let me explain to you why. If I do it so quickly, remember when I conquered Baston or other locations nearby like Akatin or Bordelot? They were only tier 1. If they get to tier 3 or tier 4, then they will downgrade by 1 but still be handy to me. Right now, they're not very handy. So my goal is to win battles. My goal is to train up an elite army. Then, when I'm feeling as though we're ready, we will then conquer lands and we will then grow our own... we need a good name. I don't know what we'll call it. Unbretonia? Unbretonia? I don't know. We'll think of something. Help me out. All right, everyone, we're going to call it here. But thank you for watching. Leave a like down below. And there will be more in the future. Red Duke out.